ClimateDepot.com executive editor Mark Moreno is in Brazil for the summit, and he joins us now. Great to see you this morning. Wow,
thank you.
You can't lay out more clearly these people's priorities than that right there.
No, you can't. In fact, the Brazilian environmental minister actually bragged. The reason they had to clear cut tens of thousands of acres for this 4-lane highway for this UN climate summit was so they could cram as many people here as possible to showcase how Brazil has been saving the rainforest. So this has been an amazing thing because this highway went through the rainforest that they've been trying decades. We've got to save the rainforest. We need climate treaties. And here they just cut it down so you could have all the limousines and SUVs and all the private jets come in and people can move freely at this summit, which is turning into a disaster here for them.
Yeah, so this is a conference that they do every year. And you said that this is the first time since this started back in 1992 that the United States is not involved, that you're actually our U.S. envoy to, which I'm very grateful to, by the way, for that. But that even a lot of European countries are pulling back from all of this.
Yeah, I call it the Trump effect. Since George H.W. Bush signed the Rio Earth Summit Treaty, United Nations Framework Convention, in 1992 to appear green to try to beat Bill Clinton, it didn't work. We've been in this mess, and this is the first time there's been no U.S. delegation. God bless the Trump administration. So I've self-declared myself the U.S. delegation here at the UN conference. I don't think that comes with any perks. We'll see. But this whole summit has had, as you mentioned, over 100 nations fail to even submit their targets. There's no interest in this. Canada's zeroing out their carbon tax. Throughout Europe, they're walking away from net zero because reality hit. And our message here, by the way, to the Trump administration is simple. Get us out of this 1992 treaty, which was ratified by the Senate. If we can get out of that, it makes it harder for a future president, AOC or Gavin Newsom, to get us back into this UN climate mess. Mr. President, tear up that treaty from 1992. That's what we're imploring the Trump administration to do.
Well, I would just like to go on the record as saying that I trust you with the science more than I do a bunch of kleptocrats around the world who just want to be in control of every aspect of our lives. And speaking of all of that, over the past 2 years, Ford has lost some $13 billion on this big EV scam. And there's even talk, the Wall Street Journal is reporting that they're talking about scrapping their the electric F-150. Are you surprised that we've come to this?
No, I mean, once you pull the plug on the subsidies, the gas-powered car bans, on all the tax credits, it's like we're watching an implosion. The Ford CEO recently said he expects half of the EV sales to tank after the cut has been pulled. Rivian is facing this. Even with all those subsidies, even with banning the competition of gas-powered cars, they were only to get fully electric cars to about 7% of sales, and it was going to decline. And a lot of that was people buying second cars, a very small market. So the idea that an F-150 truck was going to take America by storm was absurd, even under the Biden regulations. Once you pull the plug, it's going under. And no, this is not a surprising move. There is no future under the current technology of EVs to do it. Plus, it makes us rely on China, which, by the way, China is the hero here at this conference because as the Trump administration walked away from these pledges, China's doubling down, even though they're building 2 coal plants a week. They're now being praised by the Greens here at the UN. They're the new environmental heroes here. But we don't want these EVs anyway because right now they empower China.
Well, we're very relieved to have you as our carbon envoy there in Brazil. Mark Moreno, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you, Charlie.